guys, good morning. Day, is it 3 in Prague? It feels like only day 2 though, because I didn't do anything. But nonetheless, another day here in Prague. Well, actually, going outside of Prague, I'm going to Pilsen, which is where the Pilsner Brewery is. It's supposed to be a really cool tour since the weather is not great today. I didn't want to go to the castle, so I figured today would be a good day to go to the brewery. So it's about an hour and a half train to get there. So we're gonna head over there. It's the first time wearing my little teeny backpack that can take off my bag instead of my purse. Since I'm going a little further, I want to have my iPad and my journal and stuff. So it's just a little bit easier. It's a minor freak out that I forgot my phone at my hostel, and I was like, I don't have time to go back. Looked all through my bag, couldn't find it. I was like, well, gotta deal with that and hope someone turns it in. And then it was in my, not this jacket pocket, but the one underneath. So I didn't feel it. Pretty big panic attack, but I'm good. I only have about 10 minutes, I think, to get over there. So I'm gonna walk a little quick, you know? Well, I literally hate today so much. It's just, today has not been a great day. So, missed my first train because the girl at the hostel told me it only take me 20 minutes to get there. It took me longer and I had to wait in line and get a ticket. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna leave now. She's like, oh, you have time. And so I took a little longer with breakfast. And if she hadn't told me that, I would have been fine. So it's just super annoying. And then my second train at first was just 10 minutes late, and then it was 20 minutes late, and we get on the train and I'm like, okay, why aren't we leaving? Well, now it's delayed 30 minutes. Okay, well, we're on the train, why can't we just go? And then we just end up we leave the station 20 minutes later. We just stop on the train tracks, not at the station, for a while. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? That happens 3 times. The train ended up being 55 minutes late. 55 minutes late in Europe. The most trains are usually ever late. It's 10, 15 minutes. So the train was supposed to get there at 1:49. There was a tour at 2:45. I did not make that tour. So it's 3:15 right now. And the next tour is at 4:30. But I came all this way out, so obviously I'm just gonna wait for it. And I don't know, I'm just super freaking frustrated with today. You know, it's not a great day. And when you're in a foreign country, you're by yourself. People don't speak a whole lot of English here. It's just makes me really because you're just way more sensitive to everything. So I was tearing up because I was so just frustrated with everything about today. So hopefully this tour will be really great and it'll kind of make up for this pretty shit day so far, because it's been a really shit day. Literally wasted so much of my time today, so much of my time. So yeah, that's going on. I'm at the Pilsner factory now, which took me a while to find. Well, it took me 10 minutes to walk here, and then I kept going to the wrong entrances, but I finally found it. So my view right now, getting lots of weird stares because I'm sitting down vlogging, but whatever. It's been happening to me a whole freaking lot lately. I have about an hour to kill, and there's not much around here. They're like, you can walk to the city center. It's yeah, I'm not doing that. So there is a restaurant though, and I had breakfast at 10:30, so I'm pretty hungry, so I think I'll just go get some food. Yeah, not a great day. Not a great day. Makes you want to be made me want to be I just wish I was back in the States and just had a break from doing this and everything. But you know, you're gonna have hard days like that. It just sucks because I had another hard day just 2 days ago, so I don't think Prague is lucky for me. Not lucky for me at all. What can you do though? Sitting down for dinner, or I guess lunch, and having some Pilsner, because how could I not have Pilsner when I'm at a factory, and just got my food. And it actually looks really good. This is goulash. So it's beef and dumplings and stuff, and it looks pretty good. So just had the goulash, which is really good. It's a traditional Czech or Hungarian food. I can't remember. There's one that's Czech and one's here. I'm not sure which one I had, but I've had not so great day. I treated myself to some dessert too. Some donut things that look good with like some cream and some like jam, I think, inside. So this is the brewery where they brew Pilsner and all the beers that are brewed by Pilsner. I think is where they wash the bottles, they said. Right here is where they fill the beer. These are all beer cans here. That over there is the beer bridge. It goes from there where it like fermentates and then crosses to the package. That's all beer going through the green area.
Let's go back in history.
Is this Chris Hemsworth?
1839.
I think this is Chris Hemsworth.
Pilsen, at a time when they decided to construct a municipal brewery and craft a beer like no one else before them.
This is totally Chris Hemsworth narrating.
A talented brewmaster, Joseph Groll, accepts an invitation to join the newly established brewery. On the 5th of October, 1842, he introduces a new type of beer, faithfully as promised. On this very day, the world's first glass of golden lager was raised. Its excellence is derived from a unique production process, exclusive recipe, and the use of only the finest ingredients. Word of this new beer travels rapidly throughout the entire world, growing into what has become a model for 2/3 of beer production today.
So this is all barley over here. So Pilsner makes their own barley, and so we tasted the difference between normal barley and Pilsner. And there's actually a big difference. And the Pilsner one, it's not as tough and it has like a more nutty, like more flavor to it. So pretty interesting. So they have a unique yeast strain and it's only stored in Pilsen, Prague, and London. So this is their secret ingredient. This is hops here to try, and I already don't like hops as it is. So ground up the hops here to try. I already don't like hoppy beer, so I bet I'm gonna hate this. Ugh, that's disgusting. Yeah, that's why I don't like hoppy beers, because that is so bitter and like flowery. And now here's where all the brewing happens of the beer. So they no longer use these. They stopped in 2004, but this is the old brew house of how they used to brew the beer. The unique thing about Pilsner is they brew it 3 times. So like they pump it out, brew it again, pump it out one more time, brew it again, and a 3rd time. And then that's like a malt. Then they add the hops in, so it's not just like sugary water. And they do that 3 times, which makes it unique again. And then it ferments so that the sugar malty water thing can actually turn to alcohol. Didn't know anything about how beer was brewed. Oh, so we're going into the cellar now. It's cold in here. It's pretty cold. So the cellars down here, the biggest brewery cellars in the world. They're a total of 6 miles long. This is where they store the beer to ferment. Some of the barrels, all the beer in it. So these 6 miles of cellars used to all be filled to the brim with these barrels, but now they only use it for a small bit of the production. Most of them are in big tanks outside. So there's still beer being fermented in here, but lots of people, but not a whole lot. Oh, look, you can see the beer. So the beer from those barrels, after fermenting for like 12 days, get pumped into here, where then after the 30 days you can drink it. So normally people filter out the yeast. Whoa, this is so cool. Look at all these Huge barrels. They're so big. Yes, my favorite part, the beer tasting. Thank you. Ooh, foamy. All right, so I'm gonna try the beer straight out of the barrel. Tastes like a really good Pilsner. And so this beer is actually different than the Pilsner beer that you would get in a bottle because it's unfiltered and pasteurized. And if you look, it's not like clear like normal beers, so it just doesn't last as long. This has to be drank within a month, and the pasteurized and filtered beer can stay shelf life. I figured out what the word is to describe this, how it tastes different. This is a fuller tasting beer than the beer that's pasteurized and filtered. So this is like a fuller, more bodied taste. I don't know, I'm really bad describing beers, guys, so like don't ask me to. That was the whole tour. It was about an hour and 40 minutes. It was a great tour. Now, was it worth all the drama that I had to go through today to get to it? I don't know, but I'm definitely in a much better mood. I do think it would have been definitely worth it if like the trains had worked out. Like even if I'd missed my first one, it would have been fine and gotten on the second one and got here earlier, but it was just like, I don't know, it was just like very annoying and frustrating. So I'm happy I came and did it, and I don't ever have to go through all that shit again. That's Pilsner Urquell in the city of Pilsen, or if you're Czech, it's Pilsen. It almost sounds like prison. Pilsen. But to us English speakers, it is Pilsen. So obviously they named the beer after city Pilsner. Oh my god, I am so annoyed right now because so on the train I saw like the Pilsner bill, like we passed by. So I basically walked like 10 minutes, like all the way down this one street and then turned back. And then when I was at where the bus was, I asked this guy who spoke English, I'm like, excuse me, do you know how I came back to the train station on like a bus or something? He's like, I was just right around the corner. I'm like, what? I'm like, I walked like 10-15 minutes. He's like, just, and I'm like, okay, like, sure. I'm like, I don't think he know. Like, he spoke really good English, but I'm like, there's probably more than one train station here, so maybe he's talking about a different one. But no, it's literally right there. Where you guys see all the construction? Yeah, that is a train station. The Pilsner is right over there, where that white building is, right there. And the train station is right over here. I literally, this would have been a 2-minute walk. If I had known to walk this way, I might have actually caught the 2:45 tour. Like, granted, I still would have been a little bit late, but it might not have left yet. What the fuck? How did I literally walk the furthest route I possibly could have? I don't know. I'm just dumb like that. And I also didn't ask for directions. So I'm like, oh, I saw it. I got it. And caused a lot more trouble for myself than I needed to. Again, it's one of those days, guys. One of those days. So just made it back to Prague. At least this train was actually on time. Maybe it was like a minute or two late, but of course it's gonna be the train coming back that was delayed. Oh, it had to be the train going there. It was quite a day, and I'm ready to go out to a club tonight and just forget about everything. So I'm 98% sure that I am on the right street. The street that I walked down earlier today. It's further down, it looks like. It's so much fun navigating, guys. I can't tell if that was sarcasm or not. It's a little fun, but like sometimes it can be very frustrating when you just like want to get back and go to the bathroom or something. Mojo in! Ha! I see the sign. Alright, so not bad direction. I just have to go further than I thought. I have a pretty good memory. That is the one good thing about just using maps, is I'm very good with directions and remembering, even if I only walked it once or twice, where I went, what area I was in. I know a lot of people are like really crap at that, but I'm actually really good with directions. So I asked the girl who's working at the hostel where I should go out for dinner for traditional Czech food, because I had Italian there and I knew that I had Czech earlier today. There's still like you know, there's more than like 2 Czech dishes. But I don't eat pork, so it does limit me a lot because they eat a lot of pork here. Right?
Some more traditional Czech food. This is like a beef sirloin with like cranberries and whipped cream, which is strange, and then bread dumplings, which are weird but good. Like I've never seen bread dumplings before, but pretty good. And of course, some beer. This is not the Pilsner. This is a Kozel or something like that, but it's brewed by the Pilsner Brewery, so it's close enough. Still a Czech beer.
Good dinner. I just wasn't as hungry as I thought I was, probably because I had a big lunch, so I didn't eat all of it, and it's also Czech food, which is very heavy, meat and potatoes and bread. Just heading back to the hostel now. Hopefully my roommates will be there, and then we can go out. If not, I'm gonna go down to the bar at my hostel and hopefully find people who want to go out, because I want to go dance and just like have a fun night in Prague. I don't know what church this is, but it's right by my hostel, and it looks beautiful right now at night. We'll say this for Europe, lots of beautiful churches. Even though they said in Prague, the country is now like 80% atheist. So quite a lot. This is unfortunate. So my roommates are just too tired to go out tonight, which like I totally get. And so I was like, oh, I'll just find some people hanging out by the hostel bar. Go downstairs after going up for a bit. There's no one there now. So yeah, there's no one to go out with, and I am not going to a club by myself. I am not that brave. And I don't know, it probably wouldn't be that much fun, but I don't just want to not do anything. So there is this bar that's pretty much right down the street. It's literally the way I walk to get to the restaurant, and it's supposed to be really cool, another like underground kind of one. So I'm gonna go there, because you can go to a bar by yourself and that's not like too weird. But club, yeah, I'm not brave enough to do that. I'm gonna go to this bar called Yusudu. It has like 3 different bars in it. It's supposed to be really cool, and hopefully meet someone I can at least talk to and not just be like awkwardly there like drinking a beer. But if not, at least I'll get to like see it, you know. Let's see how awkward this is gonna be. Well, I tried, but I couldn't do it. It was just so awkward. I felt so awkward, and I mean, I walked around it for like 5 minutes. It's like 3 levels and all underground, and like with all these little like different rooms off. It was a really cool bar. And also I didn't really see many people like look like they were by themselves and like they'd be down and talk to someone else, and I'm not just gonna like join a group. Guess I'm just gonna head back to my hostel. Like, I don't want to do it, but at the same time, like, I just experimented see if I could do this by myself. But like, it's just, I don't mind going out for dinner by myself, but going out to a bar or club by yourself, it's just so awkward, and I just feel like so pathetic. Like, oh, I'm not here with anyone, and everyone like got their little groups and things. So just call it an early night, put some laundry on. Like, I'm really sad. Like, I really wanted to go out tonight. Like, I'm not that tired from being on trains all day. So I guess that means I'm definitely going out tomorrow. So I'm definitely gonna extend my stay. Like, I know I probably seem like I'm this really outgoing person who's super friendly and out there and like isn't afraid to make friends, but I'm also like very socially awkward in situations like that. And I'm like what I've heard called like an introverted extrovert. So I have a hard time, like, I don't know, meeting people in situations like that. And I have a hard time just like putting myself out there. So yeah, tonight, fail. But tomorrow, I think I'm just, because it's nice that the girls are in my room, I'm just really afraid they're gonna bail on me tomorrow night again. So I think I'm just gonna pay to do the drunken monkey pub crawl, because then at least I know there's gonna be people I'm with and hanging out with whoever's on the tour. I guess I'm just gonna do that tomorrow.